Good morning to you. Welcome to my channel, Moon Divination, and I hope that you are doing well today. I am going to be using the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reid. I must absolutely love her decks. I've noticed since going through all these, I do have a few of her decks, but she's definitely got some great inspirational messages, great cards. I love this deck. I do connect with crystals quite a bit. I don't know all of their meanings, but I do love the way they look. I do love the way that they feel. I love the energies that they present to me when I hold them. But enough about that. I will read from the book today because she really has some great messages from her book. Plus, this is an oracle deck. And I've only used this deck a few times, as with most of my decks that I have. Some I've used a lot more than others, but this one here, she just has some great messages straight from the book, so I'm going to go ahead and read those for you. But I did do inspirational message on my Instagram and my Facebook feed this morning, so I'm going to read you those real quick before we go ahead and pick a card. So let's see here if I can switch you. Oh, I can just pick up the cards. Duh. All right. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely cause for help. And this is from the Universe Has Your Back deck. I use these quite a bit for the inspirational messages, daily messages for my Instagram and Facebook. And that if you're interested in looking at that, my Facebook is at Living Plentiful with 2 L's at the end. And my Instagram is Living Plentiful with 2 L's at the end. And then this one is, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. I know I've gotten the attack, pain, fear, and judgment card before, so maybe this is a message of, those are calls for help in a way. They kind of go together as far as, maybe if someone is attacking, maybe, they're in a lot of pain, they're in a lot of fear, and they may attack out of fear and out of judgment, and maybe because they're in their own pain. To not take that personally, even if it seems to be directed towards you, but to realign yourself with love so that you can have that clear direction of understanding and knowing that maybe this person needs some help, or maybe just needs to be sent some love from your heart to their heart to help them to open up and see what they're either doing, or maybe to help them clear out their pain and their fear and their judgments. And to help them, even if you don't speak to them directly, you don't have to speak to them directly. You can just do it from a heart space, love felt meditation for them, if they're on your heart, instead of, attacking them back. And that is definitely something that I've had to learn as well, that I don't always have to, if someone I feel is attacking me, in a sense, I don't always have to take it personally. Because I am a highly emotional person. I do take a lot of things seriously. So sometimes just stepping back from it and choosing and picking my battles and discerning which ones that I need to stand up for myself on and which ones that I really don't. And that to have more of an understanding that they may be coming, it might not be such a personal attack on me, but they might be coming from a place of fear or pain that they've, been in, and that sometimes I do sit back and I do send them love instead of responding in a negative way back to them. And that's a lesson that I've had to learn many times over and over and over again, and just realizing that we all all desire love. We all desire that connection with one another on so many different levels. It's not just one or the other level of understanding in the human consciousness or being a human. But just to remember that, take a step back for a minute, breathe, remember to realign yourself with love, so that you can have clear direction on what to do in a situation that may not be as nice or as positive, and then discerning whether or not you should, choose to have, a battle out with them or not. And sometimes just sitting back and sending them love first and then speaking to them, because sometimes I feel like, I have to stand up for myself at this point. And I do speak back. I do try to watch what I say to them, only because I don't want to hurt them back. I just want to clear up the air, or I want to be able to stand up for myself, because sometimes you do need to do that. But anyway, those were the inspirational messages this morning. So we are going to shuffle these cards, and we're going to get some messages from the Crystal Spirit Oracle deck. And I love the way these cards feel. They're slippery, but they feel nice, and they shuffle very, very nicely. And they have stayed together pretty well. The cardstock is pretty good, and then no way endorsing them as far. I don't make any money in endorsing any of these decks. These are just decks that I have felt a connection with, and that I have ordered and use, and I have new ones coming in today. I think I have a problem with collecting Oracle and Tarot decks at this point, and I need to stop. But it's fun picking out new cards. It's fun getting to know the cards, and to, and I find enjoyment through this. So I guess if this is one of my obsessions, I guess, But I hope everybody is doing well today. And looks like the sun is going to be out. Looks like it's got clear skies already happening this morning, so I just hope that it stays that way. It's been quite gloomy the last few days here. We could definitely use some sunshine. So, just do a little bit of a prayer. Holy Spirit, Archangels, guides, I ask that you guide me in this reading, and I ask for clear and concise messages, and I ask for love, light, and for our highest good to be present during this reading for the collective consciousness. This is a general reading that I'll be doing, and I hope to connect with people and to speak messages that they need to hear today. Thank you for being here, and thank you for guiding, loving, and supporting during this reading, and I thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. Alrighty, what messages, Holy Spirit, do you have for the collective consciousness today that they need to hear? I don't know. Let's see here. Well, I'm going to flip over, but I'll be only taking the cards that fall out onto the table. What messages for the collective consciousness do they need to hear today? What crystals are going to be present during this reading to help? And whatever crystal that comes out, you can always look up the additional meanings online. There's a lot of resources for that. There's books that you can get to have, deeper connections with the crystals as well. Well, we got blue, and I'm probably going to not say this right, blue Chalcedony, number 11, which number 11 boils to 2. It's a very spiritual number. If you see 1111 a lot, or 11, you can also look up that as well. Alrighty, any other messages, Holy Spirit? Thank you. That one didn't flip out onto the table, but it did flip over into the deck, so I'm going to take it. Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe we have another one. And this is a general message, so whatever. Raw Morganite, 46, which is 10. Raw Morganite. And the other one was Blue Chalcedony. If you can see that on there so you can spell it. If you want to look that up later. All right, beautiful crystals that came out. Blues, pinks, we got some green, got some darker colors, and we got some lighter pastel colors. It looks almost like a planet at the top of this one here, the Blue Chalcedony. And I hope I'm saying that right. Chalcedony. Anyway, we're going to read out of the book because she has got some wonderful messages right straight from the book. And that was number 11. So we're going to go to number 11. Alrighty. Blue Chalcedony or Chalcedony. And I'm probably saying that wrong, so sorry about that. Slowing down. Easy does it. Restoring balance and serenity. Nice. Life's pace can feel overwhelming at times, and this crystal shows up just when you need to slow down and experience serenity and balance. Certainty won't present itself just because you are rushing around. Blue Chalcedony spirit brings the message to immerse yourself in the moment and to surrender your sense of urgency to the conscious universe. You are pushing too hard now. Easy does it as you transition from the old ways into the new and begin to try out your fledgling wings. You are ever evolving, and the unfamiliar can send you hurrying back to where you were or rushing ahead to get past the uncomfortable part. The part where you have to confront the truth that you are facing many unknowns. Your fearful ego will try to convince you that the way to get what you need is to work harder and faster and move as swiftly as possible. But your best action now is to slow down. Allow yourself to be clear on what you want so that your intentions begin to coalesce in ways that will please you. As you look around, be fully present to what is, allowing a sense of tranquility and ease to arise in you, even though you may not be able to see what to do next. The conscious universe has much to offer you, so take a breath and remember, easy does it. All right, that is the general message for that card. Beautiful message. This book also does relationship message and prosperity message. I'm not going to read those two today because I have two cards. But I will read the Crystal Spirit Meditation for this one. And it is Blue Chalcedony is quite simple and Blue Chalcedony is quite simply a serenity stone. Meditating with it soothes the emotions, calms the adrenals, and brings peace to the body and mind. As a balm for frazzled nerves, it would be well utilized, worn, or carried on one's person when entering a situation where remaining calm is required. So that's a good stone to have if you need any of that. Which maybe at this time everybody needs a piece of the Blue Chalcedony. But we have Raw Morganite as well here today. It's number 46, which is the number 10, which is the number 1. Leadership for the numerology. And there's more to that as well. You can look up the number 1, and then we have the number 11 or 111. We can also look up 111 for your angel messages for that. All right, raw morganite, sensitivity, gentleness, empathy, compassion, the gift of vulnerability, self-forgiveness. No matter how hard the rock, over time, water can alter it, making a path where there was none before. The appearance of this crystal is a sign that this is a time for you to embrace your sensitivity and gentleness. There is no need to be forceful when you can simply be open to what you are entitled to receive. Allow yourself to be vulnerable as this crystal spirit appears in raw, unpolished form, finding strength in knowing that you do not have to engage in battles that serve no one. It kind of goes right along with what I was saying earlier. Thank you, Spirit. You are able to handle whatever dramas are in front of you right now. Your exquisite sensitivity will serve you well, for it allows you to see things as they are. The conscious universe will be gentle with you, and raw morganite spirit is here to let you know that you are not alone and have a solid foundation beneath you. So express your gifts of empathy and compassion. You are stronger than you know. Beautiful. And I'm not laughing at it. It's just the wonderful synchronicities, you know. All right. And this crystal spirit meditation for this one is: morganite is a gentle heart cleansing stone that is valuable when we wish to release old patterns, wounds, and blockages that are obstacles to loving relationships with others. Meditation with the stone allows connection to divine love, which eases fear of vulnerability and allows us to be open to receiving love from others and from spirit. Nice. So if you need a little bit extra of that, the raw morganite is a great stone to release old patterns, wounds, and blockages that are obstacles to loving relationship with others. Awesome. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Those are some nice messages for today. Stay strong. Slow down. Take a deep breath. Realign yourself with love for a clear direction to be presented to you in a way that will help you see clearly in which direction to go. So, and then remember to realign with your heart chakra to be open to love, not only from others but from spirit. So thank you for being here today. And remember, everybody needs a little bit of love every now and again. And whether that is somebody that you speak to directly or whether that is somebody that you just send love from the heart space to that other person. And I thank you for being here. I hope you have a great day. I hope this resonates with you. If it does not, that is fine. If it does, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Let me know how this resonates with you. You know, even if you only pick up a small nugget of information that you could utilize in your life, then this message was worth speaking about. So I do thank you for being here. I hope that you have a great day, and I will be back on here tomorrow. Thank you. Namaste.